Bronny James. Obviously, Bronny he was drafted by the Lakers with the 55 pick in the draft. Even though like at USC he really didn't do anything. He only scored he only scored 5 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. And I know to some people, like, how can you get drafted with that? Like, how do you get how do you get all this media coverage averaging that at USC? He did have the heart issue. Like, we can't take that away. He had the heart issue that did set him back. But at the end of the day, you gotta say, like, he didn't really do nothing. But I did feel like he earned his spot to a degree for fighting, for basically getting here. Like, it could have been way worse than what it was. And he came back, he trained, he fought, like he did all that, man. And you gotta give him credit. And I feel like my expectations for him on the Lakers, me personally, I feel like at least this year, maybe. I don't think he's gonna be that impactful. There are rumors saying that he's gonna be in the G League majority of the time, and I think that's understandable. Like he, I don't think he's really gonna get a lot of playing time. Honestly, I think he'll get some playing time in spurts. Like if they're blowing the team out, or if the Lakers are getting blown out, like stuff like that. But getting like legit minutes, like say 25 minutes, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think it's good that he's gonna be in the G League. I'm glad he did get drafted. Like me, I know a lot of people saying, how could he get drafted like this? But it's like, what's the difference between the 55 pick and the 60th and undrafted? It's no big difference. Bro, he was going to go to the Lakers. If he was undrafted, he was going to go to the Lakers regardless. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter that he went to the Lakers. Is there nepotism to a degree? Yeah, I do think there is to a degree. But at the same time, this dude worked his butt off to get here, to fight back through a heart issue. And you gotta applaud him for that. Yes, could he have played better at USC? Yes, I think he could have. But I do think at USC, I do think later he played 25 games. I think he could have played more than 20 minutes per game. Like he could have played way more minutes. He was not getting a lot of minutes at USC. And you could blame that on the coach. But in the 20 minutes, yes, he was not impactful to a degree. He really didn't do nothing, but the coach could have played him more, could have did better by him. And now he gets the opportunity to go to the G League and literally get consistent minutes and show the world like I'm I'm pretty good. Bronny James is gonna be a 3-and-D type player. Like his defense is at least at USC was really good. 3-point shooting is gonna be good. Like that's what he does, and he fits what his dad does. His dad needs 3-and-D guys to surround him. So I'm not mad at the pick. The only problem is I just hope that he doesn't stick in the G League forever, because then people gonna say, "Well, look at this. I told you he wasn't good enough. How did he get drafted?" That is one of the reasons why I wanted him to stay at USC for another year, so he can legit get a full season, probably be one of the best players on the team, and get good and get legit run. Now, obviously, you getting drafted by the Lakers. There's a chance that might not happen, but that's okay. He's probably might be one of the best players on the Lakers G League team. And I saw that he's gonna be with the Lakers for probably like the first couple of weeks and then go to the G League. And I think that's perfectly fine, man. Like, we're gonna see him play with LeBron James, his dad. And you don't see this every day, man. This is the first father-son duo in the NBA. This doesn't happen. And I feel like some people are taking this for granted. Seeing that a player of LeBron James still playing at a high level, basically at 40 years old, this doesn't happen in sports, and especially in basketball. This just doesn't happen. And we're taking it for granted, man. Like, seeing that your son get drafted into the same league as you, me personally, I think that's pretty cool. I think that is amazing. That is a cool feature. Like, you just don't see that. And now he's on the same team as him and they get to play together. It's amazing, man. LeBron always said he wanted to play with his son. He always said that. Now, did I ever believe that he was gonna leave the Lakers? Like, if LeBron got drafted to say the Kings or something, would LeBron leave the Lakers to go play? No, I never thought that. I always thought he would stay with the Lakers basically for the rest of his career. I always felt like that. And I think he wouldn't mind if he had to play against his son on the court. But I feel like playing with your son, traveling with him all the time, I think to him that's amazing, man. I truly think that is amazing for him. And I just feel like Bronny James I think he's gonna be a decent player. Oh, forgot. He signed a 4-year guarantee deal. Now that doesn't happen. Bronny James signing a 4-year deal. That doesn't happen. Second round picks usually don't get that. They usually get like the first 2 years guaranteed and the rest are like non-guaranteed. But 4 years fully guaranteed for a second round pick, especially at number 55, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy to me. That is definitely kind of crazy. I think the last year is the team option, but technically really not making that much. He's really not making that much if we're being honest, but he worked hard for this, man. Like, usually players like this, they don't come back from heart issues, but he did. And he played that same year. Usually, probably some players, they probably just don't play that rest of the year. Nope, Bronny James played at USC. After all that, you came back and worked hard, man. Like, you got to give him credit. But I think for the Lakers, I think he's going to be okay. And maybe, like, if he spends a G League for majority of the year, they bring him back up. But I feel like they're going to have to, they're going to need to develop him. It's going to take some time. It's really going to take some time. And I can't wait till next week for the Summer League to see how he plays. That's what I want to see. I want to see what he does in Summer League. Because even though majority of these players aren't going to be in the NBA, aren't going to be on NBA rosters, but this is basically your competition. And he's going to get significant minutes in the Summer League. He's probably going to play, 25, maybe even 30 minutes. He's going to get some time. So this is what I'm waiting to see from Bronny James, how he plays in the Summer League. But my expectations for Bronny James, I think they're going to be good, man. I think he's going to show the world like I can play. And he hears all the noise. So I'm happy he got drafted, but I just don't want to hear all the criticism about him, how he won't be good and all that. That's what I'm worried about. But he'll be better at it. He'll be okay. Bronny James, man. That's a cool, man. That's really cool. You just seeing a father-son duo in the NBA. It doesn't happen, man. That is just so cool to me. He's wearing number 9, upside down 6. That is so funny. But Bronny James, man, I think he's gonna be a good player. Yeah, he undersized and all that, but I think he's gonna be a good player, man. You just gotta. It's just a process. We just gotta wait and see. But Summer League is gonna be the first thing we notice what he does with Bronny James. If he plays good in Summer League, I'll be okay. But that is it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore, and I will see you guys next week.